This video is brought to you by the Shadow Angel Genesis and the South Bend Dart Frog Murders. In the Shadow Angel Genesis, follow the story of Daniel Adrian Angelescu, who has spent the last 500 years in servitude to the Vatican as their greatest monster hunter. In the South Bend Dart Frog Murders, the seniors at St. Thomas More High School are all looking forward to their final year, but then the city of South Bend is rocked by a serial killer called the Dart Frog. Click the links in the description below to get your copies today. Thank you for your support.
Greetings, One Piece fans. I'm your host, Robert Cantor, and today we just got hit with some big news. As I'm sure you know by now, the Straw Hats have finally reached the land of the Giants. Unfortunately, we have just spent half a year on flashbacks. Seriously, they gave Loki 3 minutes. Is this planet Namek? But the good news is, Oda himself has stated that once we're done on Elbaf, after over 2.5 decades, it is finally time for the Straw Hats to head to Laugh Tale. With so many interested parties gunning for the One Piece, we can almost certainly look forward to confrontations between Luffy and Shanks, Luffy and Blackbeard, and maybe Luffy and Kobe. Though I'm not really too excited about the last one. Kobe is a Marine captain and is little more than a pawn in a game he doesn't even know is being played. Luffy has overthrown an Emperor of the Sea, has run the ones with the Elders, and is basically SpongeBob SquarePants on steroids. Whose show is this? How do you think a fight between him and Kobe is going to end? Anyway, Shanks will probably test Luffy to see if he deserves to call himself the Pirate King. Then, before they reach Laugh Tale, there will probably be a confrontation between the Straw Hats and the Blackbeard Pirates. I don't think we're gonna get the duel between Zoro and Mihawk just yet. Not unless Cross Guild shows up to the fight uninvited. I guess the only other essential plot point to be resolved would be avenging Ace, but I'm sure a confrontation with Sakazuki will happen when it's time for all-out war with the world government. There are still a few unresolved minor plot points like Canon Uda, a rogue, and Captain John's treasure, but right now I'm just happy to hear that we're finally making progress. One Piece started when I was in grade school. Since then, we've gone through 5 US presidents and 4 popes. If there's even a chance we're ever going to see the Pirate Queen cat fight, I'd like to see it before another pandemic breaks out. That's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you really want to help this channel out, click the links in the description below and buy my books.